Des and Dom. And you guys, we have an in-studio guest with us today as well. We have Jenna Leurquin. You're the owner of JL Patisserie. Yes. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for being here. It's been a lot. What a whirlwind, I guess. Week, 48 hours?
Yeah, stormy weekend.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, literally and
figuratively
exactly.
in the business world. So for those of you who don't know, the bakery is catching headlines because you've had a situation unfold with an influencer who wanted to come in and do a review on the bakery. And we're going to play your video that you made. And we'll watch that, and then we'll come back out.
Chat.
Is that...
We'll debrief.
Let's see. Shot 1. Here you go, guys.
We recently had an influencer reach out to us and asked to do a collaboration, and we respectfully declined because it was not in our budget right now. Then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about us. I told her we'd think about it, but she still came in the next day. And although we hadn't agreed to collab with her, we recognized her when she came in, and we still were very accommodating and offered her extra drinks. So we totally respect a bad review. But what we don't like is lying and bullying. The first thing she said was that our pistachio was so faked. Fun fact. We have right here our pistachio paste that is 100% pistachios from Italy. All of our flours that we use in our product, the farine de blé, épeautre, gruyère rouge, all comes on a pallet from Europe. And also, this is our panettone flour, straight from Italy. It's written entirely in Italian. Not bad for close to the airport bakery. Beyond the fact that we spend 10 times the amount of money to buy the ingredients, the most valuable part of our product is the time we spend to make them. From our sourdough starter to our dough, every single thing is handmade from scratch.
To make this, we spent 6 months to learn it, how to feed it, know how to work with it.
And it only likes the flour from Italy. And this isn't just about me. This specific influencer has gone to many different local restaurants and bullied them. The problem is if the next generation is influenced by her to believe it's okay to bully and disrespect the food industry. We like working with influencers, but acting like the working class is beneath you and promoting this kind of message on social media and bribing us for free stuff is not really something we support. My biggest pride in what I've built here isn't just how I source my ingredients, but it's having found the people to be in my team that wake up every day and that care about what we do, our processes, and that work really, really hard to do this. And most of all, thank you to our customers, sincerely, because it's thanks to you that since day one, I get to live my dream of having a bakery. And thanks to your support, I've been able to continue to be as true to my art.
Local headlines as well. Just an unfortunate situation to have to deal with as a business owner and a new mom.
Yes, I think it's crazy. I was not expecting it to blow up as much as we did. I really just truly wanted to stand up for ourselves, our product, and my team. So, yeah, but I really appreciate the outcome and the support.
Because, in this day and age with influencers, and for those who aren't familiar, sometimes they do partnerships with places, brands, that type of thing, receive something in return. In this case, you guys said it wasn't in the budget. That's just how it was. The person came in the next day. Did you think it was something kind of fueled maybe just because of the conversation you guys had prior to this that led to that type of review?
Yeah, absolutely. I think she had already established a character of being a little bit harsh on reviews. That was kind of the way she differentiated herself. But it felt like only if we accepted, then she would be genuine and nice on the review. But it felt a bit of a threat. If you're not nice, or if you don't accept to collaborate, you'll see what I can do. And so it felt really unwarranted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to be clear too, because, we have to try to get both sides of the story. I did try reaching out to that particular influencer who now has their profile set to private. So I couldn't get through to be able to invite her on today. But I wanted to have you on, Jenna, because you and I have worked together multiple times in the past, and I've seen the bakery, I've seen the products you guys use, and how long it takes to make, what you've brought here. Croissant, it takes days and hours and
5 days.
Right.
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very long process, and everything that we do is sourdough based. So that adds even more length to what we do, and we're really proud to do that. So,
and I thought it was cool too in the video, you kind of take us behind the scenes, because like Desiree said, we don't realize all that goes behind making these beautiful croissants. You were showing like the flour, other things. You're like, this is all in Italian, right? It just showing like this is legit, and you guys really source your products. How important was it for you to, the ingredients that you use to get those from elsewhere?
Very important, because right now it's very expensive with the tariffs and everything. And every day as a business owner, I have to make the decision, is this worth paying so much more to source the highest quality? And the fact that we have kept standing up to do that was something I really wanted to demonstrate, because we have been biting our nails the last 6 months to continue to do it right. And to be called fake was something that really hurt me and my business in a way, because it was really untrue. So I was happy that I did have the ingredients that I could show. It was just me saying, that's not true, I have the best ingredients. I was like, let me show you. Let me take you back here and let me show you I do have the best ingredients. And it spoke for itself.
Right. And you
Proof is in the
studied.
pudding.
Yeah. And give us a little bit of your backstory. You studied in Paris, and the business came about because you were inspired by your dad, which is just an incredible story.
Yeah. So I did cordon bleu in Paris, and then I relocated here. I was a pastry chef for a country club, and my dad really thought that I should have a bakery, and it was my dream, but I was very afraid to do it. And he's the one who really pushed me. He came multiple times to be like, we can do this. What can I do to help you? And we really started the bakery with my dad, and it was something very special. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2020, but I think he would be really proud to see this.
Yeah, and that was a difficult time for you, and to survive through COVID, which was difficult for so many local business owners, I think. And let's show these off, because something that takes 5 days to make. We have your one-shot camera, single-shot camera, so we're going to pull you up.
Okay.
5 days to make that. It's incredible.
Yes. A lot of lamination, a lot of love, an incredible team behind this. Yeah. And like I said in my video, what I'm the most proud of is not just the ingredient that I source, is my people, my team, and also my customer. I did have an incredible support from the community prior to hold all of this event since COVID, but people really did show up this weekend even stronger, so I really appreciate that.
What are some of the pastries that just fly off the shelves?
Right now it's the chocolate pistachio croissant, obviously. A bit controversial.
Real pistachio, right? I mean, you even roast your own pistachios.
We do roast pistachio. We grind them also. We have a pistachio flour. So we really use real pistachios.
Because that was some of the controversy, is that the pistachio in the pastry wasn't real.
Right. That everything was faker than most of her body parts. And I was like, that is not entirely true. So
suddenly there's going to be a pistachio shortage now, Jenna.
Right. I'm sorry. Yes, definitely. It already was with the Dubai, and I just made it worse. So.
Yeah. And talk, how difficult is it for you to balance it all, right? I think as working moms, we get that question a lot. How do you balance it all? How do you do it all? But really, I mean, and now this, how do you do it?
Yeah, so again, support. I have, my mom and my mother-in-law supporting us like crazy. I have a great family. We have friends and family members that are just there to support us. And
your amazing partner, Gabriel,
he's absolutely.
He's baking with you.
Yeah, he's been baking all night. So since Friday night, when this exploded, he hasn't gone home in 3 days. He's just like at the bakery 24/7, and he's one of the mastermind behind how good the croissant is today, because he's the one that put put it to get as perfect as it is. I had a good croissant, but Gabriel really topped it off with perfection.
I was going to say, I feel like you need perfectionists like that in your kitchen when you're doing all of that, and it's a labor of love for sure.
And he's very passionate, and so is my whole team, and I think it's very nice for all of us to work together with the same passion. And that's why also I wanted to make the video, is because I felt like this person in particular felt constantly condescending to people working, the food industry. She was very proud to stand against restaurant and their workers and servers, and I said, this is really hard work, and we need to be supported, not punched down on. And so I wanted to stand up for that.
Yeah, we are so happy you did, and long hours too in that industry. Oh my gosh, extremely early mornings, just from what I hear, interviewing and things. And we got some really nice comments as well. I know Jared of Sonora says Jenna has support from around the world now, which is really cool. I know, because TikTok, your audience is the world. Everybody sees it. And two, I wanted to talk about Keith Lee as well, for those who may not be familiar, but he's a popular...
We have about a minute left.
Okay, food influencer, and comes around and stuff, but just him highlighting, picking up your story, talking about it, and just saying, we don't condone this, as a big influencer himself. Just that type of behavior I thought was really amazing.
And there's no influencers that too big or too small. And that's why I also wanted to say the video, even if 2 people listen to you, but they listen to you with a negative advice, it makes an impact down the road. And so I wanted to have everyone be aware of what we really meant to listen to an influencer and what they implied behind what they said.
Yeah.
And you're right, no matter how big their audience, right, if 1 or 2 people listen to them, you have to understand the impact of, right, like you said, your words and what you put out there. Everyone can go find your locations on your website, right? But you're located where? You opened up your 3rd location in March.
So we have one on Central and Camelback, which is Central Phoenix. We have one on Scottsdale and Shea, so my Scottsdale store. And then we have one right by the airport on 24th Street.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Thanks
Jenna, thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome.
Guys, oh my gosh, can't wait to get my hands on them.
I know. They look so good. I know. And it is so good.